It'll smooth out. Okay. I think I'm live. I believe I'm live. Yes, yes. Okay. Hello. Hello, hello. So, don't tell the piracy police, but I'm not exactly playing on real hardware. So, this is gonna run only so good sometimes because I'm streaming on a small little laptop here. Not really the best. So it might dip here and there. For mostly I'd expect FMVs, but I don't know. I didn't test anything in gameplay, so hopefully that runs good. I'd assume so. Probably shouldn't assume that. Oh yeah. And another distinction is that I have a plug-in USB controller. Nothing wireless there, so... And it comes undone a lot, so it can get disconnected. When it's disconnected, I have to reconnect both of those actions, slow down emulation. So... Why do I use the E word? Oh no! Switching windows does it, so... Hopefully everything stabilizes. Controller works. I did not pull the stream up on my own end yet, so let me do that. Audio check is also... I did do a bunch of audio stuff earlier, though. So I'm assuming most of that's good, but... Let me just test this out. Come on, title loop 2. Okay, no, it's title loop 1 this time, because it just hit title loop 2. Goes back and forth between 1 and 2. Okay, testing 1, 2. Can you hear me good? Can you hear the game good? I think you can. Good. Hey there, Jerry. You made it. Let me send a link to the stream into our group chat in case Ash wants to join. Oh, emulator, don't slow down, please. Keep the stream up actually, so see if it's still running. And you don't have to stay long, Jerry, if you're not interested in my gameplay, but I do want you to stick around for the thing I prepared because fun, cool. Okay. I'm gonna assume everything's good. Got it all here. Alright. Am I ready? Am I ready to show the thing? I think I'm ready. Okay, here it is. Can I move it? Hey! Howdy! It's me! I made a little avatar. I'm a PNG tuber now. This is obviously derived from my current profile picture, which I'm probably going to change my current profile pictures everywhere to what this is, but yeah. Oh shit, the game's running slow, that doesn't look good. But yeah, this is the original profile picture that I have currently, which I'm going to change soon, but that was based off of a musical artist called Frums and their music video for a track they made called Options. And I really like that aesthetic, so I just made it my profile picture everywhere, but I didn't want to, like, you know, make content and stream and do stuff with somebody else's character, so I made a derivative. that's the West name. That's also a part of this too. I decided to rebrand a little bit and just call myself Full Sauce, not S0S, which is kind of unfortunate because that was That was like a YTP-ism that I wish most people could pick up on, but not many people can. Whenever I pop into people's live streams and they read my comment, most of them don't know how to pronounce my name, and they're just like, SOS Master? S0, and I'm like, you don't know. I'd prefer the pronunciation be there, so I'm just gonna spell it out everywhere, change that in places too. So, oh yeah, and I went on a whole tangent now, but I didn't even mention that this is the happy one. I made a few different ones, so if I hit Shift H, that's for happy. If I hit Shift N, I got a neutral expression. This is my neutral expression. Go back to Shift H, that's happy. And I also have a sad one. I think it came out alright. I just went into GIMP and made a bunch of variations. I only have my happy, neutral, and sad right now, but yeah, it wasn't too difficult to make. It was just like probably a few hours for all of these. Oh, thank you, Jerry. But yeah, I'm super excited now because I have this thing that I can express. I'm a PNG tuber now. I got this. It's a little, it's not like the, I think you connect to Discord to play a GIF whenever you speak. It's not quite like that. But this does have like automatic blinking to it as well, which I really like. Yeah. So this is me, this is who I am. I hope it's probably a proper size. Let me make it smaller. I don't want it covering anything up. I know there's gonna be UI and health bars and shit, but yeah, anyways, let's continue on with the stream now that I've introduced my thing that I have here. Oh, I'm just using GIMP, Jared. It's completely free. It's like a discount Photoshop, but it works. I get it to work. You just Google like how do you do this, how do you make this, and it's pretty easy. But yeah, it's good for it's not good for making simple shapes, but I made it work. I found a way to make simple, clean shapes like circles and squares, pluses and X's, and it only yeah. You just Google GIMP. Yeah, you do. Okay. There's this whole like transparency feature, so if I put my mouse over the window, you can see all this junk. And my custom cursor, by the way, which is based on a VTuber, don't mind that. Yeah, you got this multiple different profiles. This is the happy ones. I think you can see all this. Actually, no, it's cut off on the right. Oh boy. Let me move it. Put it back. Yeah, I think a ton of people use this for PNG tubing. It's pretty well known. You can get it on itch.io. Just search. You would just search PNG tubing OBS. There's a good video on that. I just followed that. But yeah, they use the profiles as happy, neutral, sad. You can like save files for each of these and load them in. There's dates for like neutral face, closed mouth, open mouth, neutral face, and then like blinking open and closed mouth. Yeah, that's what it does. Okay. Now, anyways, as for the game itself, it's been lagging this whole time. Hopefully that's just the full motion video that's lagging. I hope and pray that the game will run mostly smooth. We're actually playing it. Okay, this is the Nocturne hardtype mod. It's just a normal game of Nocturne, except somebody was like, you know, let's change a bunch of shit, make it super duper hard. I think it's traditional to play on hard mode for this. All the bosses are more difficult, all the encounters are more difficult, there's more things to do, more abilities, more everything. And I was super nervous to go into this because most of my impressions of this are like challenge videos, like Solo, Demi-Fiend, and they give the details and the description and the sort. I saw like most bosses are well into like the 5-digit HP, and I'm just like, oh man. And they're using stuff like luster candies, and they're using their ability. Oh, this mod is pretty daunting for most people, and I'm part of that group of people. But now that I've actually played a bit of like normal Nocturne solo, and I got a good taste of how this game can kick your ass, I'm fully prepared to play this well-renowned mod. It does seem fun. It does. Such as this turn when the world fucking ends. Yes. this on my end. I have this on windowed mode. Yeah, I shouldn't. Some things are. I think it's because I'm running on like. I think this is Windows 10, Windows 10 Pro, something like that. It's kind of outdated from some people's perspective, but basically, some things run better when they're full screen. Weirdly enough, and that's not normal. Is that like? This is not running good. 60%. Full screen for me. If it's running slow, we'll just have to do it. Because I want to play this mod. I want to do something. Let me check. Just gonna check Task Manager, see if I can kill something. It's gonna run even slower because I'm opening Task Manager. I set up a whole custom thumbnail and description and name the whole stream after this, so hopefully I don't have to abandon it, just do something else. Because that would be kind of lame, but PCX2 runs not so good. We'll be choppy today, who cares? Last name first, apparently. This is so bad. Like, I just wanted to stream something to unveil my new PNG tubing stuff. Look, I streamed and ran deltarune completely fine, so I was like, ah, maybe I can get away with, like, emulating something. No. I wonder if a PS1 game... Maybe it's just this part, because there's like a lot of fog and effects, so I'm still hoping and praying. I guess the slowed down music does make things a lot more creepy, which is fair. S, lowercase. That's me, Toya. I was gonna name a character after you, because I don't know what to name characters. I'm always... Oh, shit. I'm always wondering... I played this game so many times, I always get stuck at the fucking naming, because it asks you to name, like, your friends and your teacher. I'm just like, oh, fuck. Because I don't want to go with the default, because it's lame, but I'm not creative enough to think of several different name sets for all these characters every time I replay this game. No numbers. True. I will remember what you said. Actually, no, I just forgot. What did you say? Do it again, I wasn't looking. To count you. I don't know what to name you. Shit. What do I name the teacher? I'm gonna name Jerry, I'm gonna name you after the male friend, Ash after the female friend, but I don't know what to name the teacher. What is it? I need my pudding. I'll name I'll name them Terran's teacher. This is a female teacher, I'll have you know. But I'm still narrowing them. Actually, that might not fit. It might need to be one R. No, I think it might fit perfect. Will be Terran's teacher. Running a clean 40 to 30%. Can we get to 20%? Okay, yes, this is not okay, but we're going forward anyway. Fun fact, I think I might have mentioned this on my Blue Sky when I was given an update for my other challenge run on actual hardware, but I did try to play this on an actual PS2, this mod, and you can get all the way to the first tutorial fight, but when the enemy goes and does their first ability, it just crashes. And it's not a very exciting crash either, it's just a freeze, like, screen freezes and the music just keeps going. It's not like the Wii where it just makes a single solid tone, which is really funny. Oh, Yogi Park. Oh wait, game's 100% speed, let's go. It was probably, well, nothing's rendered yet. Yogi Park's... If things probably wouldn't run as better. I could play the Nocturne HD with its own mod that's trying to replicate the hardtype mod, called Insaniacs, and I'm not complete with that, even though it's only halfway made. Alright, how do I name you? How do I name you, Jarrett? Should I go with, Oculus Vortex, do shits, or just Jerry? I'll preemptively start going shits right here. Don't take that out of context. Yeah, you do have a lot of names by this point, actually. Okay, I'll do shits because I don't know how to spell it, or how, quote-unquote, the proper spelling of it would be, so I'm gonna freeform it. Yeah, I missed a C, but I don't care. We'll find the C along the way. Here. I don't care if you come or not, just this is not really good. Oh my god. Yes, I will. A mysterious drink. Once the apocalypse happens, that mysterious drink turns into a good item. think it's F1. Alright, I save state. Okay. This is running like absolute garbage. I'm gonna try a different game. It's... Alright, fuck this. We're gonna play... We're gonna find something else. I wonder. Have that on? Game. Maybe I shouldn't mess with the one, because that... I think if my controller disconnects for that, I have to restart the whole system. There's a huge risk of that, so let's look through my Steam game. Dead. Oh yeah, I was gonna mention, I was gonna replay through Chapter 4 at deltarune, because I replayed through Chapter 3, but I thought about it and I was like, I'm a little deltaruned out, and I actually did get a lot of things and show off a lot of cool stuff in Chapter 4, so I didn't think a Chapter 4 replay through was necessarily. Peace. Nothing looks fun. I don't know what to play. Maybe I will. I'll just be extra careful. PS1 game. Fuck it. Because this would probably run a lot better than PS2 game here on this computer. Play Amnesia the Barrels. Just as old as that game is, that probably wouldn't also run very good. But that would be funny. I haven't played too many horror games in my life. I'm not sure how I'd even react. Probably not good. Stefano. So... Alright, Jerry, you decide. Should I play a rhythm game, a card game, or an RPG? Or funny fourth option. Funny fourth option it is. It's not too funny, but oh, automatically went full screen, and it reformatted my aspect ratio. Oh my god, I have huge... Oh my god. Actually, this might change if I... Okay, it changed. I'll just play in windowed mode. I think that's fine. I didn't set up... Oh, man. I might set up the controls for this emulator. Run, config, add port. think you have to read it. Yeah, this emulator is kinda... It's reliable, but it's got its own quirks. Pad 1. Allow me to input, not taking my... God damn it. X input. Not good. Oh, it's been a while since I've done this. Oh, god damn. Oh, I wonder if it automatically connected. Oh, okay. Yeah, it did an automatic. We're good. It goes into full screen. Anyway, even though I didn't ask it to. Oh, okay. I think it's showing now. Maybe the audio will come through eventually. Smidge loud, let me turn that down. Ooh, funky music. This game has some really damn good music. This is Ape Escape 1 on the PS1. Uh-oh. No, it's skipping! No! This is the FMV though, so... Alright, I'm skipping the intro. I was saving to play this game when I got an actual PS1, but I can't wait that long. I gotta stream something. And it is a fun game, I'm pretty damn sure, because from what I can tell, the gameplay is exactly the same, pretty much exactly the same as Ape Escape 2, and I love Ape Escape 2 a lot. That's a great game. But I think the consensus of the original here is better.
Did the professor finish the time station yet?
The time station?
Go back in time?
He said he'd be finished with it today. Let's go.
I can't wait to check out the dinosaurs. And what about the future?
Yeah, we'll keep talking because I'm going first.
That's not fair. Hey,
Yeah,
wait
well,
up.
you better hurry up. I'll see you there. Hey, Professor!
Spike, Jake, over here, watch out.
Spike, the time station!
No, no, run you two.
Oh no, this is a disaster. Their really wide eyes are really funny. It's a good reaction.
We did it. The time station.
We
is
did it!
complete.
The two children we know are dying in the past.
Do something.
let me do an audio check real quick.
Spike, can you hear me? You must listen carefully. Something awful has happened. There's been an accident. The time station has been activated by Spectre and you're being transported back in time. You'll soon arrive in the lost land when dinosaurs roam the earth. Spectre has sent the apes back in time to try to change the course of history. His plans for world domination have begun. And if we don't stop the apes, history will be changed forever. You're our only chance. Two of my gadget inventions, the Stun Club and the Time Net, were also caught in the transport. I want you to use them to catch the apes and send them back here. The Stun Club can be used to defend yourself against attackers. And when you use it on the apes, they'll be stunned. And you'll have an extra second to catch them with the Time Net. There isn't time for any monkey business, Spike. Our fate is in your hands.
Okay. I played Ape Escape before. Warning, 3 monkeys into prehistoric time. Skipping a little bit. Please, I just want to play a video game.
Let's go!
Oh. Let's jump. I don't know what the controls are. Okay, I'm controlling the camera with the D-pad. I don't know how to move my character though. I might not have. Wait. Oh my god. Also Skippy. Alright. We're aborting mission again. Quit the game. I have no idea what to... I might just replay deltarune again because I know that runs for sure. Actually, nah, I might... I do have my controller plugged in. I don't know if unplugging it would do anything. I could just play a little puzzle game that probably doesn't take up like any computing power. Okay, disconnect my controller. Oh, you might hear music in a second. I just loaded it. Oh, it's very quiet. Aha, there it is. A little big though. Okay. I didn't necessarily want to like stream this game because it requires concentration because it's a puzzle game, and I'm not used to puzzle games, but this one is really fun. I just picked this up because I know it was made by people who know what they're doing. They're very knowledgeable about games and what makes them fun, especially puzzle games. They're a fan of that. This is Dominoid. This is made by One Games. And this is probably a game mostly going under the radar for most people's standards, but it's really fun. It's think like Tetris, Puyo, but with its own little mechanics here, where you're basically throwing dominoes down and you have to connect like-minded ends and pieces, like put 1s next to each other, put 5s next to each other. If you make a ring where you get like a 2x2 of the same number, then those numbers are cleared. And you can do all sorts of really cool stuff. You can make combos, because when nothing is below a piece, it ends up falling. So if you clear some pieces beneath other pieces, those pieces will fall, and that means you can set up for gravity-based combos. It's really neat. But you can also, as I said, clear things by making rings. Anything inside of a ring, when you create a ring of like-minded numbers, ends up fully disappearing. And that's a good way of clearing pieces that you don't exactly want and still getting points for it. Now the BGM and volume in general is very low. Let me boost that. Yeah, the music in this game is also really good. Boost up maybe a bit more. And I'm just gonna hope and pray that that's good, because I just need to play a video game. Should I just go into it? I think maybe I should. Fuck it.
Ready. Go.
Now I'm gonna reset until I get a specific combination. I know it's kind of an unhealthy way of playing, similar to when people do that for Isaac. But I like to go for a certain thing, and that's making it a big, giant ring and just clearing literally everything on the board doing that. That's what I like to do every time. And that gets you a boatload of points doing that. Okay.
Ready. Go.
So off to the left you can see you can actually get badges for doing certain things, and that's not really important for... Oh man, the music cut out. There's a glitch in this game, or at least with my setup, how I've downloaded it or something, I don't know. Sometimes the music just cuts out, so hopefully it doesn't. I'm putting these dominoes down. And I'm sending them down automatically by pressing the up button, by the way, and you can also speed it up by pressing down. Oops, I messed up. Yeah, I was thinking, like, I'm probably gonna, by providing commentary, I'm not gonna play as well, because when you get to some of the later levels, because whenever you see the EXP at the bottom right, I'm gonna explain all the UI and shit now. You see the EXP at the bottom right, you get EXP by just doing normal things. You get like 1 EXP for sending down a block and more EXP for clearing tiles, I believe. And yeah, once the EXP has filled up all the way to the denominator, it will level you up. The level counter will increase, and you might get more points afterwards, I'm not sure about that. Oh, music cut out again. There's just so much scuff here, man. It's a scuffed ass stream, but I'm still having fun. Don't worry about it. Yeah, once the level increases, the speed also increases, so we gotta keep that in mind. And you see, I just cleared it right there because there was a 2x2 area. Aha, here's a... I think I can get a combo here, so I'm gonna stack like a staircase of 2s here, and then I'm gonna clear the 5s here, and those 2s will fall, and that makes a combo. And combos get you even extra points. That's handy to know. Put these here, because if I clear the 6s there, then these 5s will fall into a 2x2 pattern for another combo, and combos are really good. And you see to the left, there is this section, there's another combo there, called badges, and badges don't really do anything other than get you like a bonus level at the very end if you do really, really good. I'm not at that level yet. But they're basically feats of like, if you get a certain like combo, like maximum combo, like I got ×2 combo there earlier, you can even get ×3 combo by just making everything fall into each other in a big chain reaction. It's really cool and really satisfying. But you can get a badge for that, right? If you get ×4 combo, you get like a bronze badge. A ×6 combo, you get a gold badge. It's something like that. There's also ones for like going really, really fast. If you can get to level like 3 by a certain time, then you get a high point right there. And I just cleared one right there. Now I'm going to clear another one again in the next piece. You can see rush ×2. That's a rush counter. And if you get a high enough rush, you start multiplying, you get like a points multiplier. That's really cool. But if you get like a ×4, 5, 6 something rush, then you get another badge up there. Really cool system. But if you get enough badges or enough quality badges, you can get an extra hidden level after beating level 9, I think. There's 10 levels. 10 is like a bonus round, bonus level, and those were like, that gets ridiculous. That's where the pieces are falling literally instantly downwards. Now, because I'm providing so much commentary here, I'm playing not very good. I'm playing very slow. In level 1, things are pretty slow. You can take your time and think things through. Let me... Look at that. Rush times 3. Let's go. And you know what? This is probably a dud run, so I'm gonna get a big one right there. Rush times... whatever it was. And now the music's back! Yay! I'm not gonna make the big ring this round because it's probably futile. I'll maybe try and make the big ring in the next one. But I'm gonna take this first run to just, like, loosen up. Get my sea legs out of the way. It's here. You pretty much always want to be connecting like-minded pieces. That just provides some... I'm gonna go for a ballsy move here. I'm going for a specific thing. Might look dumb, but if I can get a 5 here, it'll be really good for me. One right there. Boom. Look at that. Combo? Yeah, ×4 combo. Look at that. I got a rush, bronze rush badge, and a bronze max combo. And there's a total max badge you can also get by just getting like 20 combos total within your entire run, but max combo is what I just got there, which is a ×4 for getting all of those in one chain reaction. Oh yeah, and you can flip it, as you can see, just by pressing a simple button. But if you want to stall, you can just let the piece fall, and once it lands, just keep switching to like really stall it out before it actually gets locked in. You can do that about like 20-ish times, but the counter keeps decreasing every single time you do it until eventually you can't do it anymore. The counter for it just keeps going until there's nothing left. There's another combo. Oh, look at that! Yeah, it's actually a pretty decent run, despite me not going for the big ring, which I usually like to do. Okay, any 5s out. Oh, cool. Go through that. Looking for a 4 for another combo there. Nice. Oh, we're at level 3. Cool. I'm gonna get a rush. Oh, so close. Going to that. I haven't been making rings yet, which is kind of paramount to taking advantage of this game, is taking advantage of rings, because it is the unique, really unique mechanic of this whole game here. And I could show that off. Soon, I think. The 5 here. Let me put the 4s here. Okay, I'm gonna try and encapsulate this pair of 4s here with 6s, and they should all disappear. In fact, I could make an even bigger ring here. And alright, look at this. I got the ring set up. Damn, that's a ring. Like that. Clear these for better setup on this bigger ring that I've got going on here. I'm gonna do that. Do that. Here. No idea where to put the 3s. Here. Here. I just need a double 1. Get a big ring clear. Alright, double 1. Big ring, let's go. Let me clear this. And then I'll clear this. Bit of a much smaller ring going on here. No, I kind of implied earlier that the end of the game is the end of level 9, because level 10 is a bonus level and then it just ends after that. I have gotten to level 8, but that's it. Oh, level 4, this is where it gets intense. Look at that combo. I'm grade C. Just look at this. Bam! Oh. I did not want this. Four should go here. 6 and 1, that's a toughie. Odds for 2. I'm gonna do this. Back combo coming in. Look at that. Oops. I messed it up, but it's fine. Combos, combos. Tell you what, it's the most satisfying thing in the whole wide world to get a fat, juicy combo. Oh. Getting harder. Oh shit. Ooh, I smell a combo. If I can get a 5. One more combo. Yeah. Look at this. I was hoping I'd get one more out of that. Combo time? I think it's combo time. Alright, see ya, Jerry. Combo time? Yeah, let's go. Oh, that's weird. Ah, dicks. Alright, good combo here. Look at that. Alright, now I gotta concentrate. Oh, okay then. Fine. I didn't know where to put this. Combo. Oops, I messed up a combo. Combo? Yes! Good combo. Look at this, look at this! Yes! Oh, this is where it gets really bad. That's not what I wanted to do. I think I just gotta clear him now. Oh, I don't know. Oh man, that ain't good. Oh, that's really not good. Oh no. Oh shit. I got greedy. A rank. I don't know what to do. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. I'm fucked. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh! No! Wait! Yes! Uh-oh. Can save it a little more clear. No, I can't.
Game over.
Oh. Yeah, it gets really intense there. Oh man. Yeah, so this is my I had to really concentrate there. Oh my god. This is why it's probably not the best streaming game for me, because I just go completely silent, gotta focus. But hey, that was a really darn good run. The one thing I could improve upon is actually doing the big ring at the beginning, because that gives a frick load of points, man. I think my high score had just as much EXP. It was level 8, grade A, but the score was about 130, as you can see here. 130. It was about the same this whole run. Very similar badges to, actually maybe not. But because I made the big ring at the beginning of that run, can't to it. I wanted to highlight it, but it's, in the first place slot, because I didn't make the big ring this time, I couldn't get up to that high of a score. Yeah, I've gotten close to about 200 out of 450, so level 9 is still a bit far away, but I'm glad I'm getting to level 8 a bit more consistently. I felt myself making better decisions there in the moment, which is really good. I really like getting better at this game. It's designed for you to get better at it, to keep playing it, to really figure out and get muscle memory for those combos. The one big thing I want to work on is making more rings, because I made 3 rings. If I made the big ring at the beginning, it'd been 4, but it's expecting, this game is more or less expecting you to make more rings than that, and it doesn't come super intuitively, at least to me. Whenever I try to make rings, it feels almost forced in a way, and like I make stupid decisions because I'm forcing myself to make rings, but it'll probably just come with pattern recognition, because sometimes rings are made for putting stuff you don't want in there, so you can just clear it, wipe it away, you don't have to match it. And when I'm making a ring off to, say, the left, and I get a piece that doesn't necessarily fit with the ring, I'm like, oh, it doesn't fit with the ring, so I'm going to put it off to the right and see if I can match it as best I can and have all those numbers touching. But sometimes, off to the right, there will be no good opportunity to get those to touch, so I try to fit it over there and it goes in a wacky spot, when I could have just put it within the ring. I don't have confidence in myself to put it into a big ring, because if the ring fails, oh man, that's a really tough spot you're in. You know, and it needs to be a ring. It needs to fill all the corners. It needs to do all that. More of a square ring than anything. But yeah, it has to be a perfect ring there. It's a bit restrictive, but, you know, I still like this game a lot. It's fun. Just keep going back to. I can show you my high scores, actually, along with the badges for those respective high scores. So yeah, this is a really good run. I got the gold clear amount in these two because I ended up making a big ring. When you make a big ring, it automatically gives you the big clear. I'm not sure what amount of tile clearings, whatever metric it goes off of, but if you make a huge ring, it just automatically gives you that gold badge for clear, which is really nice. I had the bronze one because it just did normal clears the entire time. I got a great amount of combos this last one. I'm really glad I'm picking up on combos, because the second place one was only bronze and this one was silver. The manual that comes with this game and the files is a cool custom-made manual, as if it was a physical one you got with an actual, like, a game cartridge or disc. But yeah, the manual does specify the thresholds for these, and I can't remember them off the top of my head. I've only been able to get a bronze max combo so far, sadly. Because I want to get... I think I've gotten... Oh, I think the bronze one... I could look it up right here, actually, if I'm not lazy. Let's see, games... No, it's the wrong games folder. Itch Games, Dominoid, manual. I would drag these JPEGs over, but it'd probably be a hassle. Okay. It's the badges. Okay. The normal combo one, the clover symbol. You get bronze for creating 20 combos during a play session. For silver, you get 30 combos for the silver badge on that. And gold, you need 40 combos, so it's 10 increments starting at 20. Maybe I should have... Oh, actually, I can look back at the stream. I might have told me how many total combos I got. I'll see if I get close to 40. Man, I was going left and right. Oh, it's so fun getting those combos. Maybe I should dabble in other puzzle games too now, because this is like essentially my first puzzle game I'm getting into in my recent years here. My contemporary years. It's been really fun. This is a really well-made game. I've been thinking about picking up maybe a copy of Pokemon Puzzle League, because that game seems a little fun. They even have like little challenges where they have preset ones where you have to move. You only get 2 moves to clear all of the tiles. It's like only a small amount of tiles that you have there. It really looks really cool. I think they have a lot of them too. That'd be really nice and relaxing just to chill out and just grind through all those little miniature challenge levels. And maybe I should pick up a Puyo game or something, because that's somewhat combo based, and making combos is fun. But anyway, yeah, the normal full game combo, bronze 20, silver 30, gold 40. If I get a gold combo, that'd be really cool. And the badges don't even do anything aside from getting you to the end, to the bonus stage, or at the end of level 9. It counts up your badges. If you have enough badges, then it lets you into level 10. So they don't even do anything except for that. But I'm not sure how that exactly works, by the way. Like, I'm pretty sure, at least in my mind, the way it should work is that, like, silver and golds are worth more than bronze. So, like, let's say a bronze match gives you, like, 1 point towards the threshold, and silver gives 2, gold gives 3. I hope it works like that. Because if it was just based on whether you have a badge or not, then it's not much incentive, really, to get the higher ones, other than just getting better, which they do. These are just things, at least how I viewed them so far, is just things that just get you get better at the game, you know. And I don't think I've gotten a rings badge yet, which is unfortunate. I'm going to try to get that next. But anyway, the clear one is 20 clears, 30 clears, 40 clears. So I think the manual actually has a typo, actually. I'll put this one in. Screw it. That's because I'm discussing it a lot. Let's see, can I drag it? High resolution. Oh my god. Okay, here's the manual describing the badge system and the sort. It says, for the clear badge, bronze create 20 combos. I think that's a typo. I think it's supposed to be just 20 normal clears. And then silver is 30 and 40, but clears don't have anything to do with combos, not inherently. So I think it's just supposed to say 20 clears. But I don't know, though. 20 clears seems a little low, so maybe it was just like copy and pasted for no reason, or as a placeholder. So maybe it's different numbers that it's supposed to be. I don't know. Maybe I'll look back in the stream and see how many total clears I got if it says that at the results. But anyway, next one I really want to talk about is the max combo, and I've only gotten a max combo of, I think, 5. Bronze is 4, silver is 6, and the holy grail gold of 8, which for some players might be a little trivial, because if you just stack them in like specific staircases, you can get some really thorough chain reactions going if it just makes sense to you, but I don't exactly know how to set that up by memory. But anyways, I think my maximum is 5, and that's only gotten me to bronze. If I can get 6 in a single combo train, that would be really cool. Speed badge I don't think I'm ever gonna get because I play really slowly. I mean, maybe if I get really advanced at this game, which would be really nice. I could get a speed badge if I'm really gun for it. But for that, it's if you get to level 3 by 3 minutes, you get a bronze. You get to level 6 by 7 minutes, it's silver. You get to level 9 by 10 minutes, which is like unthinkable to me. Because you saw, I wasn't even close to level 9, I was like a little bit of my ways into level 8, and that went on for like 40 minutes. Because it's taken my time. It is like a kind of a balance thing, because if you really are going for the speed badge, I think for most players, you're going to be sacrificing a lot of like, a lot of your opportunities for other badges, because, you know, if you're setting up for meticulously for combos and the sort, you have to think those out, but if you're not thinking those out and you're just clearing to get that speed, and you're dedicating yourself to the speed badge, but probably sacrificing opportunities to get other badges, whatever. And then lastly is the rush, is just making clears back to back, tile after tile, which is surprisingly unpopular for what I've seen, and it can be surprisingly difficult too. Some people just straight up don't even really care too much for it, but I believe the higher you get on a rush, the more you get like a score multiplier. I think that's what it is. I think when the creator of this game was streaming, he was saying, yeah, if you get like a really high rush and then do the big ring or something like that, or a pretty big combo, a big ring, that will give you a crap load of points. And that would be like really cool to see if somebody could get a rush and then a big ring or a big combo string. But that seems like that would be a stars align moment, or you just really know what you're doing. Let me take a sip of water. I grabbed the water right before stream. I haven't taken a sip just because I've been trying to figure out at the beginning of stream what game to freaking play, because everything kept lagging. And in this stream, I spent like 40 minutes playing a single... Actually, was it 40 minutes? I remember looking at the timer like once and it was at 30 minutes. I just assume if I get to level 8 at my current status, it's probably going for about 40 minutes or so. But yeah, I haven't drank too much from that water bottle, which I just took a big sip of. Oh, alright. I'm not sure. How long has the stream been going? Yeah, I did this whole setup of like the thumbnail. I'm gonna play hardtype, and made a whole description for hardtype, and I'm playing Dominoid. Which, let me get rid of it. Get rid of this. Delete. Delete. Are you sure you want to? Yes. Okay. I think everything's been running good. I'm still live. Audio good. It says I've been only going for about an hour, or probably closer to 2 hours. Yeah, playing Dominoid though takes a lot out of me because I'm still learning the game. I'm trying to get to higher levels, getting big rings. I need to be in the moment, you know. I need to be in like top physical, in a top physical state for it, which is really weird to say just because it's just a puzzle game. But it gets really intense, man, and trying to learn and get better and concentrate to set up for rings and combos and the sort. It takes a lot, you know. It is a process of getting better, but it's good. I can go on and on about how like a lot of people, they don't really want to get better at games these days, and it's kind of a bummer. I get it for certain types of games, like, you know, a difficulty curve doesn't necessarily make sense for it. But at the same time, I think people, it is really fun to get better at stuff and really figure out what you can do and how you can even self-express in a game through a difficulty curve. It's really good stuff. And this game does do that. It really makes you feel good for getting better, and I have been getting better. It's quite the merit from what I've been told, to consistently get to level 8, and the next step is to get to level 9. Kind of pushing up against a bit of a ceiling I need to break through on that front. Maybe getting better at rings will help me bash through. But since we've been only going for 1-2 hours, I think we can go further. Again, this is not the most ideal game for streaming, in my opinion, or at least the way I play this game. But I'll go another round, why not? This time I will go for a big ring, though, because I failed to set that up last time, because I'm
Go.
commentary messing things up. There. Yeah, when you do make the big ring, you're essentially dedicating the entire outside border to one piece. It's kind of like your actual playing through, your quote-unquote actual playing field is like smaller, and that makes the game more difficult through the first few levels. Setting up for a combo here. I messed up my other combo. Unless I can find... Oh, look at that. Find a double 5. 2 5s. Oh, it's coming up. I'm still winding down from that last one, because when it starts to get to like level 6, 7, 8, it's like, oh, things are ramping up. Hey, getting a grade D before the next level is pretty good. Sometimes I will go to the next level without even getting grade D, which is I would say a bad run. Fives will give me a combo here soon. You want to, like, clear stuff. If you're making a big ring, you want to clear stuff until a certain point. It might be getting close to that point, and then you want to start building up towards the top so you can actually cap it off. In general, it's still good to keep things... When you're doing this, it's good to keep things still connected so you can clear stuff. Oh, but I want to go for combos! Combos are so fun! Ooh, I can go for something really fun here. Uh-oh. Man. I messed up. Fine. Here, look at this. Boom. Boom. Oh, I thought it was connected. Never mind. Got wrapped up in the combos. I shouldn't have done that. Maybe right now is the ideal time. Could be wrong. Ooh. This is gonna be a pretty big one if I do this. Could be giving me threes sometime soon-ish. Any day now. I'll clear one just to be safe. This ain't looking too good. Oh shit. No, oh no, I thought it was oriented right. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, look at that. I was so close to showing it off. Oh, I'm too out of it. I got so jumbled up because I got to level 8. Don't even... Yeah, I guess I'm level 100.
Ready. Go.
Alright. If I've been going for 2 or so hours, I think I'll wrap up the stream, because yeah, my phone's about to die. I have no other way to check up a stream, because I closed my browser earlier because it was lagging the game even more. So I have no way to check up on the stream that way. I gotta change the title and the description, maybe the thumbnail, because all that shit didn't work. Oh boy. Yeah, I think it says going for more than 2 hours. Okay, maybe just one.
Ready.
I don't want to wrap up quite yet. And when you do get that big ring, it's like, oh, you're setting yourself up for a really good game therein. Oh, look at that. That was very satisfying. Wanted to make a big fancy ring, or a small fancy ring. Well, also a big fancy ring. I will take a risk there. Ring into combo. Look at that. Trying to set up for a fun little combo, but I don't know about that. I'm not so sure about it now. I'm somewhat experimenting here, so bear with me. Okay. Cool combo? Yeah, it's kinda cool. Oh, it's connected now. Dang it. I wanted to clear it, but nah, it's impossible now. Ugh. Oh, well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Oh, I forgot OBS gives me an uptime. I still got 10 more minutes for 2 hours. 2 hours seems like a good cutoff point. Somewhat arbitrary, but
Ready.
I'll play
Go.
one more. Oh, this is gonna mess up a combo I was going for, but it is a ring. Actually. No. Alright. Cool combo? Wait. Cool combo now. Bam. Bam. Alright, that was a 3. You couldn't tell. Look at this. Bam, bam, bam. Love them combos. I didn't notice there's a 4 there. Don't mess that up again. Alright, now I'm gonna start building up. I got time for a combo. Shouldn't get too worried about fitting everything together. I'll do that. I'm gonna have to do... Oh, man. I'm stupid. I think I'm fine though. I want to make staircases like this. Cover all possible situations here. Uh-oh. Not quite. This is buying me some time. Oh no! Oh man. Wait. Clear it? Oh man. Ah, I got it! I got it! Yes! The big ring! 122! Oof. Alright, how do I continue on with all that in my head? Oh man. I have probably an unhealthy obsession of getting the big ring. Because it's so fun to do, very satisfying, and not the easiest thing, if you couldn't tell. Oops. Fine with that one. Let's figure it. Back to combos. Actually, no, that wasn't a combo. Shit. Probably setting up for a combo. I'm just I'm just feeling it out, admittedly. You know, as I trigger it by hitting the 3s over here. Wait, ready? Bam. Damn it! This good? Is this fun? I... I don't see any 4s. I gotta pause. Brain and my ass hurts. I don't have that much pillow coverage here. I've been sitting down for 2 hours. I should probably drink some water as well. Sorry, I did not mute my mic for sipping the water. Should probably have the stream up too. Okay, so how are we so far? Well, not too many combos. I was hoping I'd get some combos just by stacking up a bunch of stuff like this, but, you know, hasn't really worked out. It has worked out in the past doing it like that, and it's been... I think I got a really, really big combo doing that once. It hasn't really worked out yet, but I got a decent score, I think. Well, is B 60,000? Keep that in mind. But anyways, let's hope I can dig myself out of this. Oh shit. Wait!
Game over.
I didn't select the window. So I tried to move it. I did, for fuck's sake. That's why you don't pause in these fucking games. I was like, okay, it's probably fine to pause to readjust and take someone. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Well, it's been 2 hours. I made a big ring, at least. I was able to show that off. And also show off that I can get to level 8, get some badges, get some combos. I'm good at this game. Kinda. I'm still getting better. I would like to reach level 9. I'd like to beat level 9. I'd like to get more badges. I'd like to do more rings. So I still got a long way to go. But fun of it. That's the joy.
Ready.
Don't retry.
Go.
End stream right about now. But yeah, this is a really great game. If you were at all even slightly interested, you can get this game. In fact, I might link it in the description if I update the description after this stream, if I remember. But yeah, this is a really, really fun game. It's by 1-1 Games. It's on itch.io. You can get it for free, though it is pay what you want, and most people are going to pay 0, but you should pay money for this. Yeah, I legit recommend you spend money on it, because it is worth it, right? Just give it like $5, maybe 10, 15 if you're feeling generous. Because this is a small little game that's probably worth about that much. But it is worth something, right? Give this game a shot if you have a bit extra cash. I know times can be tough right now, but if you do have a bit extra cash, I think this game definitely deserves your money if you were even slightly interested, because it is a hoot. It's fun. You will kind of suck at first, and I sucked at first too, but like hitting combos, getting big rings, it's really satisfying, especially when you really do see, like, you can go through your own damn records like I can right now and see like how far I've come, you know, all the way down here. Like, yeah, I was I guess I got a good rush on that one, but you know, only level 5, C less than 50,000. But you go up here, oh, better, some cooler badges, higher ranks, and yeah, now close to level 9. Well, not close to level 9, but I'm 1 level below level 9, which is technically the final level. But yeah, it's really cool. As I've said before, if you're even slightly interested, pick this game up, because it's really good. Now, I'm going to end stream. I'm going to have to rebrand everything around this the stream, the description, possibly the thumbnail. I got a funny idea for the thumbnail. Fix that up. Yeah, with regards to the scuff at the beginning, I'm hoping I can get, sometime during this summer, a proper gaming PC. I want to build my own, but, you know, with certain world geopolitics and this sort, it might be difficult with pricing. But hopefully I can gather some money, actually make a proper PC, so I don't have to worry about any scuff, any things not being able to run. I hope I can end up streaming just whatever. I'm lucky enough that I could at least stream Deltarune, but that game, from the outset, I guess, doesn't really require too much. I wasn't expecting any hiccups with it. But the only other option for me to stream is to, like, probably not commentate and just put my laptop in front of my CRT and play my Nocturne Challenge run. Which is fun, but it's going to be difficult to provide commentary for that. And ever since the Deltarune stream, I'm like, yeah, I want to stream more, I want to play more games, do this, do that. So it's going to be kind of awkward going back to those CRT streams, but that is a more efficient way of getting, you know, proof records of me actually beating the run, beating these bosses with just the Demi-Fiend. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to stream next, but it was really fun cobbling. Yeah, I didn't even re-mention this, but I should now. It was really fun making this little avatar, this derivative of Frum's options, which I will give credit to. I will switch all my profile pictures to this new avatar here. I didn't even switch through the different modes. Pull it up. I didn't switch through all the different modes too much during the stream. Maybe I should have gone to the sad one here more often, because of all the scuff. So it's gonna take a little while to get used to, but I plan on making other ones too. I want to make a surprised one, I want to make an angry one. I'm just waiting for more creative ideas and a bit more time to do so. I'm just switching through all of them because I'm bored. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna switch all my profile pictures to this and give proper credit to Frum's, because I love Frum's music and I love all of the their BGMs too. I think that's what they call the animated music videos, BGM. The more colloquial term for us Western folk would probably be a music video. But I think but they call it a BGM because it's a Japan thing, I think. Whatever, yeah, Options is a really good song, so I like the aesthetic of the BGM for it. That's why I had that profile picture of the dude. And now I've made a derivative version, because I touched on the beginning of the stream when I was explaining this. Yeah, I don't want to just be using somebody else's thing directly, just yoinking the whole thing. So I made my own thing. I thought it was really cool to make the symbols, the blue and red symbols, the eyes, and touch up the hair to be, I guess, a little bit more like what it is in real life. It's not exactly like that. I wanted to make it curvier, actually, because my hair in real life is a little curly, not too curly, but somewhat curly. I wanted to curve these, but like the way I was making this thing in GIMP, it was just there's a whole thing about how you make paths, and you can curve those paths, and then you hit stroke path. This is probably like very, very basic stuff for people who know art programs and the sort, or make art in general. But yeah, I was getting accustomed to it. I just wanted to make this thing here, regardless of it was scuffed or not. I just wanted to make it, put it out there. But yeah, there's this whole thing where you draw out paths, and then you can curve those paths, and then hit stroke path or fill path. And I wanted to make the hair a bit more curly, a bit more like wavy, with some curvature to it. But using the stroke path, when I tried that, and it was just a mess. It was bad. So the hair was normally going to be curved, but with the way I was doing it, it was a bit difficult. But I just ended up making this zigzag pattern for the hair, and I'm like, you know what, that looks nice. And it's a lot easier. There's nothing really to smooth it out. When I was doing the curly hair, that design, it was kind of getting in the eyes too much. You can mostly tell with this hairstyle here that the left eye, or at least my perspective, the right, but from the viewer's perspective, the left eye is a square and the right is a circle. And I didn't even explain the blinking animation. Yeah, the left eye turns into a red X, and the right eye, the right blue one, turns into a plus. Though I did check out the music video for Options, and some of those don't show. I think red X, red square, and maybe red plus shows up. Blue circle shows up, but I don't think a blue plus shows up. So, you know, it's kind of made it up in a way, but whatever. It's really, I thought it was a really cool derivative I got here, and also other face styles, and I added tiers to this one. And for this one specifically, I had, like, the blinking one has 2 tiers, and I made the blinking portion of this in the VTube Studio, or PNG Studio. The blinking one for this lasts a little bit longer, so you can actually see it. Yeah, it's really cool that I made this, I made a thing. It's, if I'm get personal for a second, I kind of bog myself down to just not do stuff, because I know it'll probably turn out like how I don't really want it to, or that there are other people who do this kind of stuff way better than me. But I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do this. I want to play some games, I want to show it up here on my channel, play through stuff, and show it off to the world, because I like video games. That's my main shtick here, is I like games, I want to play games, and I want to talk about them, because I have a lot of thoughts on these things. Hopefully sometime in the future I have the initiative to start making games too, because that's an easier thing to get into these days. Just single development, there's tons of engines you can get. Do's pretty accessible, it's free and open source. And I've heard good things about Game Maker. If you want to go Unreal, and if that's your shtick, go ahead, make a really hyper-realistic game that way. But yeah, I decided I wanted to put stuff out here on my channel. I shouldn't have the sad for this. It's a positive thing. I made a thing. Even if it's derivative, even if it's shoddy, I'm still proud of myself. I like that I did this. I want to do more streams. I want to show up more games that I like. A little difficult because, you know, again, personal. I'm strapped for cash, so I can't really build that PC immediately. But hopefully sometime this summer I can build a PC to stream basically any game I want. And also something to, you know, stream off of my CRT, get a capture card for that. I don't know where I'm going to get a capture card for that. Like, I've heard Elgato's out there. I'm not sure if it's super reliable for streaming off a CRT. I don't know. But yeah, I used to have a Dazzle, but like I lended that to a friend, and the friend never gave it back, and I completely forgot. So yeah, no hard feelings to that friend, because again, I forgot about it completely. Wonder what they would do if I messaged them like, "Hey, I want my Dazzle back." That Dazzle wasn't the best either. Like it came with a program called like Pinnacle or something, and like that would mess up a ton, and I'd have to like resync audio and video. It might be a mess for streaming. try to do it that way. But I also need to get like composite cable splitter and just normal male-female corded composite cords to split, so it goes to the TV and also my computer, or also to the capture card, which goes into the computer. Because if you, it can be really weird if you're streaming, you know, you plug your stuff in to the capture card that goes into the computer, but you're not plugging it into the TV, so you have to play through your recording software, your OBS or whatever, and then there's input lag related to that. That's terrible. No, you should get a splitter. I'm totally gonna get a splitter. That's how I used to do it. And I will continue to do it. But yeah, there's other stuff I want to get too that also costs money, like a Summer Cart 64, if you've heard of that. You can just put games on a micro SD, put it into that cartridge, and play any N64 game you can think of, even modded games, even possibly homebrew original games, even. That's one of the cases where, yeah, homemade stuff or modded stuff can work on console. PS2 is not so lucky, because I mentioned earlier you can't play hardtype on that. It's a little rough. Though I did play an English patch version of the Rido Nocturne, and that ended up working okay, even though some people reported certain versions of their OPL or whatever method they were using as that patch being laggy. But for me, everything updated with the micro SD card I have and using MCCO2, whatever how you pronounce it, all up to date. That works for there. I want to buy that. Possibly soft mod my Saturn someday, but I have a method that does not exactly require soft modding, so that's good there, I guess. Oh, but yeah, I want to stream. I want to do stuff. I got this. This is my start. This little avatar I have here is my start, which I might clean up later. I even saw a post on Twitter that's like, "Don't be afraid to fucking like make something. You can make it pretty later." That was basically the point of the little image I made, and I'm like, "Yeah, I did that. I just did that. Cool." Will I make this pretty later? Maybe I'll get lazy and just not do that, because this is, I guess, fine enough. Like, I did the circular part of this model here, which is the basis for all of these emotes, by the way. None of it's changing. I did the circular part here doing a path. Or no, I did stroke to selection, and I used the circle selection, and that was not good. It made some really choppy parts of it. I'm not exactly happy with it. There's probably a much better way of... Actually, yeah, the way you probably want to do circles is select a circle, fill the whole circle, and then make a slightly smaller circle. But doing the stroke on the selection, that's what I did, is not good for certain curves. Other curves are fine. It depends on the thickness too, I guess, but with the thick outline here on my thing, it just did not work out. You can see little imperfections if you zoom in. But yeah. Hopefully I get good at commentating stuff too, because I'm not the best at speaking in this sort. As I mentioned in my deltarune playthroughs, I use filler words. I say but you know, hopefully that can subside as I get more comfortable speaking. It is again. I randomly say and I'd like to cut that shit out. You know, become a better speaker in general. That'd be nice. Find that if you're being evaluated for a job in this sort, they're probably looking for that, especially if your job involves talking. They're looking out for if you're saying and a bunch of filler words. So I'm gonna try to be conscious of that. Hopefully I get better at speaking, streaming, playing games. Yeah, it's been really cool, really fun. Except for the scuff, I would have liked to play hardtype, but playing Dominoid is actually fun. I'm glad I got to show off stuff and explain the game, pitch it, chill it, whatever you want to say. Maybe one person out there viewing this is hopefully interested enough to pick up the game and throw it a couple bucks. That would mean the world to me, because this game and the people behind it, it's so lovely. I really want to see more games from them, and more stuff from this too, because they said they might actually update this in the future to have like characters and stuff you can select, and a bunch of other features, which would be really cool to see, because this would be a really cool game to just put a lot of my time into and get better at, and just I can pick it up and do a run anytime, and it would be really good. Oh. Is there anything else I want to talk about, cover? I probably said about 20 minutes ago or so by now that I wanted to wrap up the stream. But that's how streams go, I guess. Oof. Hopefully everything is good in terms of audio balancing and mixing, because the studio itself, when it detects to actually switch to the speaking state, it's got its own microphone sensitivity. I can raise it so even though I'm talking, it's not moving, and I can lower it to where it's basically just always going. If I put it here, then it's at a good level, which is, it's different, it's a different audio input than what's on OBS, so it might not be completely synced at all times. And if it's at the weird spot, it can like go way back and forth between, yeah, as you see kind of right here. I don't want it to be very jerky. I don't want it to like just go all the way up and down all the time. But I do have an effect for all of these. You can just have it still, but whenever I'm talking, I put it to the talking state to have it like floating around, which I think fits with what I'm deriving this aesthetic from. But yeah, maybe I'll turn that off, because sometimes when it is jerking between the two non-talking and talking states, it is really choppy looking, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to change that or not. But yeah, it's been really cool discovering all this stuff, doing this, testing it out. Alright, I'm gonna actually try to end the stream now. Okay, well, if you've watched up to this point, or watched basically at all, thank you, I appreciate it. I'm not gonna do the whole thing where it's like and subscribe, I'm not gonna do that. This is for me, this is not necessarily for getting bunches of you. Oh, my phone's at very low battery, okay. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream now. Okay, bye everybody, thank you for whomever may be listening.